Right. Investing £6,840 for 3 years at 5% per annum compound interest. Now the compound interest means that the amount you earn each year is different each year, because the amount that you get is accumulating year after year. Okay, and the question is to find the compound interest earned, correct in his penny, at the end of 3 years. Okay, so the calculations first of all, and so we will calculate the interest for the first year. That'll be 5% of 6,840. And 5%, type that in the calculator, will be 0.05%, 2 noughts and 100, decimal point comes back 2 places, 0.05 times 6840. 0.05 times 6840, and that gives me 342. That's the interest for the first year. So at the end of the year, the amount at the end of first year is what I started with, which is 6,840 plus this interest, 342. Adding those together, that's £7,182. So that's how much I got at the end of the first year. Then for the second year, the interest for the second year would be 5% of this new amount. So that's 5% of 7,182. 5% I write as 0.05 times 7182. So 0.05 times 7182. So I press the SD button. 359.1. This is money. So we add the naught at the end of the digit. So that's the interest. So the amount at the end of the second year is what I started off with at the start of the second year, 7182. Add on the interest, £359.10. So 7182 plus 359.10. So that's 7541.1. And again, because this is money, you have to have 2 digits after the point, so I add a naught at the end. Okay, that's at the end of the second year. So for the third year then, I find the interest for the third year. So that's 5% of the amount at the end of the second year. So 5% of £7,541.10. 5%, 0.05 times 7541.10. 0.05 times 7541.10, and that gives me 377.055. So to make this into money then, I have 2 pence is only 2 digits off the decimal point. Put a dotted line after the second digit. Because this is a 5 or more after the dotted line, the digit immediately before the dotted line increases by 1. So that 5 will increase to a 6. So that's £377 and 6p. So the amount at the end of the third year be what I started off with, £7,541.10 plus this interest. Adding those together gives me £7,918.16. Now I go back to the question. You want the compound interest earned, that is how much extra do you end up with and where you started. Okay, so this is what it's worth now. We started with that amount, it's worth that amount now, so the interest is the difference between those two values. So the compound interest will be £7,918.16, take away 6,840, and that's £1,078.16. That's how much extra it's worth now than when we started.